On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Go right side, caught by Fannin. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Third and short here, Sanders. Wide and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll send him over right. And second and 10 now. It's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30. Third down, 1 yard to go. A give left side to Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Brown.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Burrow's going to sneak it. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down. It's your own 1. Yikes.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Well, no questioning who won the leverage battle on that snap. They drove them backwards on that sneak.
Yeah, that is about as fast a launch as you're going to see from a defensive line. Almost never see a quarterback sneak go backwards. That's exactly what this defense just accomplished.
The run with Brown. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Go left side. Finds Fannin. And that tackle stopped.
Entering settings screen, you have menu narration option is set to off.
After a solid game.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Handoff now to Judkins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Another one for Judkins.
That defense generated some kind of pressure right there. The runner felt the need to improvise as long as he could to try to get that 1st down. That's impressive work to be defending 3rd and 2 in that kind of situation and turn it into 4th and very, very long.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The Browns close in and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He finds a man. That's cut. And they're on him quickly to contain that trick play. They had their eyes on something bigger there, no doubt.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 4th down.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This throw is cut. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right half. McPherson's kick is good, and that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. Called in by Njoku, left side. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Browns. With it, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. It's a 30-yard gain drop, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Going again here, Sanders dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look at the half. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down, Burrow to throw. That is conked, and it's Higgins again. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 3. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Higgins, the man in motion right. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. Burrow now on first down. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 40 into the red zone. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
That play doesn't stop just because it's a point after the kick. Not in this league. Not right now. Somebody on that kicking team has got to get on their horse down the field. And here's the thing, Kate. I know what's going to happen in the film room tomorrow. One side is going to be miserable, and the other, rewind, rewind, rewind. Look at that effort. Look at that desire, and look at the 2 points because of it.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Sanders going to throw here on first. Cut out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're left with 4th and short. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. He's got it to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Looking to throw. He's got it along the sideline. And solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Now Sanders. Hits his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here's Jones. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Give, here's Judkins. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Second and 13. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Bengals get to it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself at the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
They motion the slot man right. 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Looking to throw. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Bengals.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He finds a man. That's cut. And he's going to get the first as he's brought down. A little bit muted for a double pass, but hey, did its job. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push this to an 8-point game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Sanders now. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be touchdown blocked. Looks to be a couple of yards shy of that marker. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. McPherson's kick is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
33, Browns 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 39.
2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
By Shamar Stewart. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here's the down close. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals go up by 19. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Going again here, Sanders. Completed to his running back. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got his man, it's Carter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. 4A.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the gun, Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He finds Brown right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
1st down from the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll send their tight end right. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals go up by 19. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Jump off caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, That defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks. Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. To throw now is Sanders. Oh, it's tipped, interception. T.J. Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got a man in motion. From the red zone now. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. Well, you get time coverage, so you know what you should do? Run it.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Tillman. Complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
1-yard gain.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland.
At the 20.
Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Game of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short here. Sanders. That's Tillman. He's got it. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a...
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown.
Cincinnati.
The Bengals continue piling it on here in the fourth. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
On target here to Njoku. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
61. Browns 36.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Higgins for another grab. He's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
It's a gain of 10. And
Play action here. Burrow. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On second and 10 now. It's Burrow. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Browns 36.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Sanders going to throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.